Good morning, class. Let us start with the next topic, page number 129, the first chapter of history. We have already seen this, the introduction in the previous class, that what are we going to learn in this chapter, especially about the medieval period. All right. Now, let us see medieval period of India, as in the introduction, it's also mentioned the medieval period of Europe as well. So, today we will see the major historical trend which took place in the medieval period in our country. Let's see, page number 129. Look into your text as I read out. Before we start discussing the various events and developments that took place during the medieval period of Indian history, let us try to develop an insight into the political, social, economical, and cultural changes that characterized this period. The initial phase of the period under study was marked by the emergence of regional kingdom throughout the country. Underline that. The initial means beginning. Underline the word, even circle the word initial, you have to get the meaning of it. The initial phase of the period under study was marked by the emergence of a regional area, specific area, of different areas, kingdoms throughout the country. And this is where you can say this was the beginning, this was a point, a mark where you can say the medieval period started. Now, why do we will see this topic today? It's mentioned out there because various events, developments took place during the medieval period, and what do you call the developments, it was in terms of political ground, it was in terms of a social, economical, and also cultural changes. Politics means governing system. When we talk about politics or political, that means governing, first of all. Next, when we talk about social, which means society. Third, economic. The moment we use the word economic, that means the financial condition. Okay. Next, cultural changes. That means the belief system, the tradition, and the practices that went on during those. That's called culture. Okay. I hope I'm clear. So there were many changes which took place in terms of the governing system, in terms of this, what do you call, the financial condition of the people, the beliefs of the people, and also in the society. So that is the beginning where the changes, the medieval period started. Next, a powerful group of people rose to prominence during this period, primarily as warriors and kings in northern and central India. Okay, so the during the medieval period, those people who were mainly termed as powerful, it was not a kind of, see, our society has got different categories of people. There are professionals, which means workers, who do different jobs. There are what do you call, even peasants comes under various if you read Europe history, especially the entire Europe history, especially France, when you will come across, when you will go to class 9, 10, you will come to know that France was divided into this three groups of society, three sections. So likewise, society has got different divisions. I'll not go to that now. Let me come back here. So here it says that the group of people which mainly rose to power during the medieval period were the kings, first of all, and the warriors. All right. The group of people which mainly rose to power during the medieval period were warriors, soldiers, fighters, warriors. Warriors, you are very good in this, what you call, mobile gaming and all, the different war games. So, sorry, warriors and kings. And where? Which place? In northern and central India. India, north, south, east, west, center, in northern and central India. Underline that. And these people, those who rose to power during the medieval period, those warriors, those kings and all, they were to be called as Rajputs. It sounds interesting, right? Rajputs. Alright. The Rajputs claimed their descent from either the solar family, which is also called Surya Vansh, or the lunar family, Chandra Vansh. Mark it. They claimed, they said that themselves, that we belong from this family. Some of the Rajputs, they call themselves as they belong from Surya family, solar, Surya Vansh. Surya Vansh, yes. There's a movie, very famous movie, Bollywood movie, yes, acted by Amitabh Bachchan. The name of the movie itself is Surya Vansh. It's a very famous, even I come across many times in memes and all, in the form of where He was offered this, what do you call, some sweet rice and all, which is mixed with some venom. He takes and then pukes and then dies, something like that, right? Surya Vansh, you can relate it. That means coming from solar family, Rajputs. Okay. However, there are four clans. Clans means groups. Okay, there are four clans, four groups, which claim that they had not descended from either of these two families, but had originated directly from a sacrificial fire conducted by sage Vasishtha on the peak of the present-day Mount Abu. Oh, another interesting thing. So Rajputs generally claim that some of the Rajputs say I'm a Rajput. I'll say that I'm from Surya family. Say you are one of the Rajputs. Will say no, I'm from this lunar family, Chandra Vansh. Okay, but again there is another Rajput who says no, I don't belong to any of this. Neither Sun Moon. I have my different own zone, own category. What? From where does he come? He says that I underline that originated directly from. He said I originated directly from the sacrificial fire ritual, a custom which was done, which was conducted by sage, saint. Okay, we say in this what you call sadhu pandita, which was conducted by sage Vashishta. Mark the word. Okay, mark the name. It is important. Where did sage Vashishta conducted this ritual of sacrificial fire? At present day, that those day, what was the name of the place that is not mentioned in the book? But present day, that place is called as Mount Abu. Hmm? So some of the Rajputs says that we came from that group, from sacrificial fire directly. Nice, directly fireman. You can say that. We have Iron Man, fireman. See, why am I telling you this example? So that you can understand, okay, you can relate it to yourself. First of all, when you study a subject, you must develop a love, a liking, interest towards that subject. Then automatically you will see, you will like to read that subject. You will love it. You will enjoy it. If you have that kind of a tendency, a mentality, and this is boring, headache, I don't want to, you can never learn that subject. First of all, develop interest, liking, hmm, love towards the subject, and you will just have a cakewalk. Trust me. So remember, fireman. Who was that? Sage Vasishta. Where? Mount Abu. Next, they claimed descent from Agnikula. Wow. This third category of Rajput, they say we are the descendant of not Surya, not Chandra, Agnikula. Agni, fire. Mark, mark, mark. Who are these categories of Rajputs, man? Let's see. This included, yeah, it's written out here. Who are this? This included the Pratiharas, the Chauhans. Chauhans are also known as Chahamanas, the Solankis, and the Pawars. Powers, not power, not the power, Powers. The Powers are also known as Parmars. So these four groups, these four clans, they played an important role in the history of this medieval period in India. When it comes to medieval period in India, it's not the Surya Vansh, it's not the what do you call Chandra Vansh, lunar. It is this Agnikula descendant. And who are this Agnikula descendant? I repeat, the Pratiharas, the Chauhans, the Solankis, and Powers. Mark it. Very much interesting, history. I told you, you'll get to know many new things. I think you're also coming across of this for the first time. It's interesting to know about past. Next paragraph. Can we do it today? It's quite lengthy, man. I shall not rush because I want you guys to understand. Not finishing up the text. If I finish up just reading and explaining you within one period, and if you do not understand, nothing goes here, what is the use of this class? Right? No. I'll end up here. See, I'm giving you enough time, just with the aim that you understand. I hope you understood this topic, this what you call the medieval period and the major historical. So basically, the entire medieval period of India. The main hero of the movie, who was the main hero of the medieval period of India? It is this Agnikula descendant. Alright? And what do you call? the power during the medieval period mainly lied in the hands of which group of people? Not this, even though they were the main hero, but the power was with someone else. With whom? With the warriors and the kings, and they were termed as Raj. What do you call this? Rajputs. But again, Rajput have got different two categories of Rajput. That is Surya, Chandra. But there is another third category of Rajput who say, I am not from Surya or Chandra, I am from Agni. And again, this Agni, which are Rajputs, they have got 4 different groups. So I hope you understood. That's all for the day. Alright, I'll back up here. Please go through the text. See you in the next class. Study well, be at home. God bless you all. Bye.